Hey guys, it's Barbie, and welcome to the middle of the road. So today we're going to talk about, the Texas Democrats have left the state. Yay for them! I'm so glad to see the fight. And so I got to thinking about something last night, and because I knew that Patrick wasn't a Texan. I wanted to kind of do a little bit of research and see exactly where these guys that are supposed to be leaders that are sitting there spouting off their little mouths all the time about, well, Texans do this and Texans do that. Well, being a fifth generation Texan, at least a fifth generation Texan, I'm telling you that no, they're not speaking for us. So I got to doing some research. I love it when I do research like this. And I did kind of find one thing that surprised me. I was thinking all three, that Abbott, Patrick, and Paxton were not from here. But Abbott surprised me. He was actually born in Texas. That one shocked me. So I'll give him kudos, but he's gotten tainted and wrapped up with all the other guys. Because let me tell you who he's got backing him. All right? Number one thing. Okay, I'm gonna give you the least interesting first. The least interesting is Paxton. All right, Ken Paxton was actually born in North Dakota. He's not a Texan, and really, if you research it, you cannot find any records whatsoever of his parents. There's no records of his parents. His dad evidently had a big career in the Air Force. That's the reason why he was born in North Dakota, but it will not tell you where their family was from. There is no record whatsoever of where the family's from. Not that I can get to. I imagine it's out there somewhere, but I don't have the genealogy and all that stuff, and I'm not paying for an extra thing just to research on. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah. So he's not a Texan. And it took him many years before he even got to Texas. So, but where did his parents come from? It'd be interesting to know, because out of all the articles that have been written for him, not a word is said about, well, my parents had an Alabama work ethic, or my parents had a Colorado hardcore Rocky Mountain, blah, blah, blah. You know, none of that. None of that. None of it. Okay, so that's on Paxton. Let's talk about Patrick. This one will shock you. That dude needs to sit down. He's another J.D. Vance. Did you know that Patrick is not his last name? Well, it is now as of 2004. But from 1977 until 2004, he used an assumed name, which is the name he uses today. His last name is actually Goeb. Goeb. Yeah, his name was Danny, Dannie. Girls, that's kind of a girl's name. I mean, Danny is the guy's side. Dannie is the girl's side. Anyway, Danny Scott Goeb. That was his first name. That was his first name when he was born. When he was born. He was born. But for some reason, he didn't like that. And so he changed his name in 1977 to go by Dan Goeb Patrick, saying that he was giving honor. Again, this makes you wonder. He was giving honor to his wife's family. What man do you know that gives up his own surname? I mean, every man that I've married 3 of them. Long relationships. I'm just old now. Anyway, yeah, they all wanted me to take their name. They were proud of their name. They were all pretty, kind of not manly men, but manly men, And yeah, they wanted me to take their name. They didn't want to. But it's interesting to know that Dan Patrick He's ashamed of his family, I guess. But yet he wants to sit here and tell us how to live our lives and how screwed up we are. I think it's hilarious. I think that this is fabulous stuff. He was also, did you know that he's not an attorney or anything? He's nothing. He's nothing. Get this crap. He was a news talk show host. He was a talk show host on the radio, and then he did TV broadcasting for a little while, and then he got in with some people and opened up a whole line of sports bars that went bankrupt in the 80s, and then he went back to the radio, and when he so but in 1977 he started using the last name of Patrick, not legally, not formally, informally. So in other words, people that were doing business with him at the time thought that they were doing business with one guy, a guy named this, and they weren't. He was actually a go-up. He wasn't a Patrick. He was a go-up. So I guess that's how you say it. That's how I'm saying it. Anyway, so I just wanted to put this out for all my Texans people. You know, we need to know who the hell these people are. And if you're hiding your family history, why the hell is Paxton hiding his family history? Is his name even Paxton? Who the hell is he really? I mean, really, who are these people? This is the point I've gotten to. Who the hell are these freaking people? We get fake names, we get fake stories, we get hidden family histories. Why? I am proud of my great-great-grandfather. His name was Richmond Columbus Lee, and he owned a saloon in Lufkin, Texas around the turn of the century. And there's a picture out there of him on the front porch of his little saloon, you know, because this is out in the East Texas, and there's a pit bull sitting behind him that's just beautiful, and my great-grandmother is sitting on his lap, and there are 2 jugs of whiskey, the big jugs of whiskey sitting beside him. I'm proud of that heritage. So, Paxton, where's your heritage? Where's all your family history? We want to know. Where'd you come from? What are you made of? I know what I'm made of. So, And Patrick, what are you hiding from? Embarrassed of your family? Embarrassed of your own heritage? You have to come down here? You weren't even born here. Oh, yeah. He was born in Baltimore, Maryland. And he wants to come down here and tell us how Texans are supposed to think and act and feel and all that crap. No. We see through you. We see what made you. And you're embarrassed about it. All of you are. You're all embarrassed about how you got to where you are today. Because it was nothing but lying and cheating. You know it, and we know it. So, anyway, I just thought that we should all know what the truth is about our so-called leaders in Texas. And if I find out any more, I'll let you know. Anyway, y'all have a great day, and peace. Bye.